Hi.
Hi, so the line there, okay?
Not really.
Not really. I just hope tak
Yeah.
putus lah.
Okay.
Can everyone hear Shangmin's voice clearly? Can everyone hear my voice clearly? Can everyone see Shangmin's face clearly? Not so clear until see her. More people coming. So we wait another few more minutes
Yeah.
for people to have more people to join. There's 9 people here.
Mm. Mm.
Iya. Oh my, oh my. So gemuk. Hello, Ima.
Hi, Eva.
We'll start. Are you cold? Am I cold? Why am I cold? I mean, the weather is a bit cooling today.
Yeah, it's rainy outside.
Yeah, I wanted to outdoor setting lah. The sky looks so dark. Mana later halfway I need to light. Everyone.
Mm.
Mira is here. Caroline is here. Is Liana? Is it you, Anna? Yeah. Okay. Can I start? So, welcome to Rumah Project's very first Instagram live interview. Which, again,
Yay.
very first. Woohoo! How to celebrate? Yeah. Salam here is clapping.
So,
Yeah. Okay. So this will be not so serious. Oh no, Shamin's paused. Let's wait for Shamin. Who's sending the heart? Thank you very much for sending the heart. They lost your connection.
lost internet.
Hmm. But yeah lah, if you know this is going to occur more, we'll just wait for Shamin to come back to the
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah.
My
I'm
line
here.
here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, feel like a really relaxed punya chat. Not a serious interview. So I'll
Mm.
introduce full name Go Shangmin. Do you have an
Yeah.
English name?
No.
Hi, Shangmin. Yeah. So Shangmin's now working with the Urban Biodiversity Initiative, or in other words, can just call it UBI. UBI.
Yes,
Shangmin
OB.
is biodiversity graduate, where she majored botany before that from University of Malaya. And Shamin also worked with the World Wildlife Fund Malaysia, WWF Malaysia, right? For a short while,
Yeah.
right? For them,
Yeah, for 2 months.
2 months. And now she's applying her botany skills and experience with UBI. She's currently running a project on urban gardening, which is funded by the Habitat Foundation. And before that, I'd like to thank Shangmin also lah from UBI for participating in this interview. Initially, I just wanted it to be like, oh, hi Fateh, long time no see you. Yeah, this is a very santai interview. Again, I'm saying santai. If anyone has any question, please ask. There's that question mark thing on Instagram, and then or you can comment below. Hopefully, I notice lah. We cakap tak notice. We're Malaysian here, so we mix language lah. English, Malay pun boleh.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Mana-mana pun boleh.
the first and most important question in the history of mankind in this era. How are you keeping up with MCO, Shangmin?
Yeah, okay. So, now I'm actually staying at home in my hometown, Malacca. So I am with my family. So I'm doing quite well recently. So yeah, so don't worry about it. I'm okay. Super fine.
Staying in Malacca. So you managed to
Yeah.
travel before the MCO started lah.
Yeah.
Alright. Makan also good lah.
Yes,
You cook
I
at home?
can get. I managed to get food. Sometimes I help my mom to cook. Yeah, just
Nice.
sometimes. Yeah.
Good. So can you explain to the audience? They may or may not know who or what UBI does. So could you explain to the audience about UBI?
Okay, so UBI stands for Urban Biodiversity Initiative, which is a social enterprise that works on the conservation and restoration of green spaces in the city. So we work with some collaborators to promote the environmental education by using the urban green spaces as education materials. Yeah, so that's a round up from for UBI.
So like
Yeah.
since UBI does some environmental education and research work, right? And
Yes.
also from what I mentioned earlier, you're running a research project on urban gardening. So could you share on what research project you're doing right
Okay. So, my project is to establish a few demonstration sites to showcase biodiversity gardens. The gardens will have like elements for the environmental education and also has some functional values. So we are now working on the Center for Malaysian Indigenous Studies to help them establish a cultural garden that that grows plants with cultural association with the orang asli in Malaysia.
So that means cultural garden, like does the garden like, comprise of um, like herb garden or like or like
Okay.
craft kind of plants?
We are now actually planning to have some food plants, some edible plants, and also plants that can be used for the handcraft activities by the indigenous community. Yeah.
So like what kind of do you specify on? Okay, I don't know what question to ask you, but like, do you specify certain orang asli plant or like just generally local traditional plants?
Um, for the CMIS side, we focus on the plants that really has some association with the Orang Asli people, and also indigenous communities in Sabah and Sarawak. So we plan to have some kadok and yam and ginger plants. So these plants are both edible and has medicinal values, and they are really useful in in terms of the orang asli daily activities. So uh, so these are some elements of the cultural garden at the Center for Malaysian Indigenous Studies.
The one that you're
Yeah,
going, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but yeah. Then is there like examples for like plants used for handcraft that you mentioned about handcraft?
Okay, we are thinking of the rattan, mengkuang, and also some bamboos. Yeah.
Hmm, okay. So let's see the garden.
Sorry, the connection is not very well.
Oh, is there anything else that you'd like to share about the project you have ongoing? Right? Is this the only site that you have?
Okay. For now, we have another site at the Institute of Medical Research (IMR) in KL City. So that that garden is mainly for showcasing medicinal plants, like for example the traditional medicines plants that has been used for many years by the local communities. So we may have like the misai kucing, we have uh, the kachi fatima if possible, some plants that has the medicinal values. Yeah, that is another biodiversity gardens.
And for those audience, if you have anything you want to ask or share experience, I see Jolene here saying, just and go my farm, but good luck and spread the back straight away. And that's what like I just learned lah, like different gardens have different types that you build, like how you say cultural one, tables, like and just that
Mm-hmm.
experience. A friend of mine, he works with autism kids.
Yes.
Last time we went with her to, I think so we went to Kebo Bangsa, just talking lah about looking at that. There's such thing as sensory garden where garden is built to enhance sensory for autism kids that helps them to learn smell, learn taste, learn
Yeah,
about.
that is really yeah, that is really an interesting example of green spaces can be used for education, and also it's very very beneficial to the communities in the urban communities.
Mm,
Yeah, so yeah, that's a good one. We wish to have more such gardens in the future.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here, kebun pun close kan. So close because MCO, right? I want go anywhere, so cannot lah. All right, so talking about all this gardening and planting stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like I noticed that there's quite a number of news where Malaysians started planting their own home to sustain, to have a sustainable uh,
Mm-hmm.
source of food.
Yes.
I'm glad that we have body plant behind the house, right? It's very easy to just pluck the chili plant. And it grows very fast, like fruit, right? The fruit grows very fast. So if you can
Yeah. Yeah.
fruit, and I actually save 2 to 3 ringgit. If you go to any grocery store, one packet costs like 2 to 3, 4 ringgit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
True.
for my food part, very, very good. So, like, having all these plants
Yeah.
free. Yeah, so like, and then like living in kampung area or anywhere with a wide backyard, it gives you the benefit of planting these plants. So like,
Yeah.
how about those living in apartments? How can like those living in apartments or condos, high-rise building, or like maybe even students who live or off on or off campus, like dormitories, to if they can do garden. How much space do we actually need? A big space? Is it possible to plant at the balcony only? Like, is it also easy to have like those plants?
Actually, uh, yeah, you still have the space to have some indoor plants if you don't have a piece of land that can grow the plant outdoors. So you can make some, you can have some container box or pots to grow some food plants. For example, the chili padi that Shu has mentioned earlier, and also some like the pagaga or the ulam raja or the okra. These are the food plants that we can consume. So it is easy to grow, it is cheap, it saves money. So it is like making self-sufficiency or in terms of the food security. So yeah, these are some of the examples for the plants that we can grow indoors in at home or in our own room or our own like own indoor spaces. Yeah.
There's a question here. Let me see. Ask a question, but we'll ask this. And Yeah. Like your how to say the what was the question I wanted to ask? The all project this garden project. Where did you get the source of plant? Do you buy stores or do you get it from what sources?
Okay, so like for now, we are working on the Center for Malaysian Indigenous Studies. We plan to have plants from the Rimba Ilmu Botanic Garden in University of Malaya. So we are still in the process of planning. So we we haven't got a plant from the garden yet, but we plan to source the plants from there. Yeah,
So how about like
and
Rima Ilmu the only to
oh
acquire?
no. We are now we are now compiling the list of plants that we wish to have in the garden. So we are now still making we are now still researching the possible sources of the plant. So the Rimba Ilmu Botanic Garden is one of the sources, and we are also looking for other sources for the plants.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like have you guys started gardening yet or still in this planning stage?
We are still in the stage of planning because just before we want uh, to get some manpowers to really grow the plants, we just have to pause all activities because of the MCO. So we are just hang on.
Mm. Here I see a comment here saying that from Pizza Rahman 95. In the
Yeah.
given oh Pizza FYI guys, Pizza is working with the Gibbon Conservation. It's changed name already right? From it was originally Gibbon Protection Society. They changed to Gibbon Conservation. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so the Gibbon Garden are whoa, this space and to make. So like question to Pija lah. Let me interview Pija pula here. So like the plants that you planted, do you like, makan sendiri or like do you use that for the gibbons? Do you feed the plants to gibbons? What the gibbons eat? Okay, next time I interview Pija.
A question for her.
Yeah.
Any
But
other questions? Yeah.
uh, I have few questions from wait, Pija said mostly beef. Oh, nice. Easy food.
Yeah.
Uh, we had questions from Balkis previously asked when we opened up, drop us any questions. And,
Mm-hmm.
Balkis said something about she had uh, used to plant stuff. Balkis, correct me if I'm wrong. Also, I forgot to ask that question. Something about used to plant, uh, used to plant something part, so it can be reused back.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, um, hard soil is
Uh-huh.
very keras, like batu, like that keras already.
Uh-huh.
Can that
Yes.
be used or is that soil not suitable to be used?
Okay, so we have to see the reason behind it, like why the soil is is hardened. Maybe it is because the composition of the soil that makes it become hard easily. Like we have too much clay inside the soil, or the soil structure is being destroyed. So we can have like ways to overcome this problem. So the first of all is to loosen the soil by breaking up the piece of soil into smaller pieces, like using forks or other gardening tools to make the soil friable again. And another point is you can mix the soil with compost so that it can add more organic matter to the soil and make the soil full of air and space again, so the soil can become breathable again and suitable to grow things. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my solution to to Balki's problem.
Balkis, your problem, is it solved? Please answer. This is Balkis this year. Speaking about soil, so is the type of soil really important to plant? Because I'm horrible at gardening, honestly speaking, like just whatever on the ground. Like sendiri want to plant, right? And then I remember, like, even from back school in KH, kemahiran hidup, if anyone's.
Uh-huh.
Yay, Bakis replied, it's solved, thank you.
Okay. One more question
Like,
from
certain parts of,
Pizza.
tell me?
No. There's one more question. Okay.
Yeah, I take for the questions, don't worry.
Okay.
What they call, like, you need like three parts of this kind of soil, one part of this kind. So are those type of soils really important, or you can just tanam with any soil? Then, like, another question, is fertilizer actually really important to,
Okay.
for the plant?
You mean the chemical fertilizer, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, it is actually no right and wrong, because if we need the plants to have good out good productivity in a very short period of time, chemical fertilizer is one of the ways to help with that. But it also creates many environmental problems, such as solution, or well, not solution, I mean the pollution, and also the destruction of the soil structure and composition, and also it actually affects the food security in
Mm,
other way around. So we have to understand how nature works. So the most important thing is to have a healthy soil to grow the plants. So a healthy soil means we have good microbes, good
mm,
microorganisms in the soil. The soil structure is good, is healthy, that can accommodate the ecosystem engineers, such as the earthworms or the ants, the termites, to really loosen the soil and create the pores inside soil, and the soil is breathable. It has air inside it. It's
mm.
well mixed. Yeah, so this kind of soil is important to have really nutritious and uh, big uh, big fruits for consuming. Yeah.
Then you mentioned about the ecosystem engineer, like having all these mites and worms in soil, it helps. That kind of leads
Yeah.
to this, kind of like a hot question that people have been asking. KX asked this, and another user also asked this question about, when you plant things in your house, you will attract all other, like, insects, pests, to your plants. So, like, some people, when they plant, they will see caterpillars on your plant, and caterpillars will start to eat their plants. So, um, is the caterpillar important to the plant, or is it really destructive? What's your view on, when you plant something?
So if we want to have Okay, so if we want the plant to be super perfect, like very complete, with just without the traces of like the insect bites or something, it actually is not a wrong thing to do. So what you can do is you can remove the caterpillars with your hand to directly remove the pest. But however, caterpillar is also a component of the food web. Means the birds or lizards or the birds or lizards can eat the caterpillars, and it actually is the caterpillar actually has the natural predator to help control their numbers. So if you grow the plants indoor, you have no choice but you have to really hand remove the caterpillar. But if you grow the plants outdoor, it still has some pest control agents that help you to solve your problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I think so. When one starts gardening, when someone starts gardening, they need to be
Yeah,
aware of,
that's
need to be educated on like the pests that were like the animals that feed on that plant, the type of soil that plant needs, and possibly of like when you plant, let's say like you
yeah.
10 plants, any plants you plant 10 chili paddies, probably
Yes.
7 or like 8 or even half grow. Like I don't know,
Yes.
like that's what you need to be aware of, right? Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah. We need.
learn also in that,
Yeah, it's not always one. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
right?
True.
So let's see what other questions we have. Anna earlier just now asked about tip on composting. Composting. Do you mean composting? How to make compost? The tip.
Compost. So to make compost, first what you need is like have a bucket that you have some holes for the air movement, and what you would have to do is to add the materials into the bucket, such as the food waste, the nitrogen rich components such as the banana peel or the skin of the fruits, and also like fish bones and eggshells. So these are some ingredients that you can add into your compost bin. And also you have to collect dry leaves that helps with another part of the compost. So you have dry leaves, you have food waste, you must it has cut. Okay, so for the compost, right, we have two main components that we need to take note. One is the nitrogen. Okay, so the another one is the carbon. So for the nitrogen part, we can have food waste to make make our nitrogen part of the compost. And for the carbon, we can have some leaves or the leafy vegetables, the stems or the branches of the plants to be the carbon component of our compost. Yeah.
I heard that read somewhere also that you can use cardboards or papers, tissue to add in
Yes, yes. The
the
paper scraps. Yes, true. You're right.
course, right?
Ah.
Oh, Anna said
Yeah, and
etc. So probably she actually means composing bokashi. Any tips about like when you plant in the pot? It's quite sad that we don't have earthworm with it. How to combat this? Oh, this is another question. Uh, yeah. So wait, Anna, did we answer your compost question, or is this a completely different question that I missed out? But while waiting for that, let's see another question asked by Jocelyn, I think. Joey Beatrix. Wait, I need to scroll. Mana soalan tu? Sabar everyone, sabar. Sekejap, cari. Question. Difficult to work or collaborate with developers to get green urban spaces? Question mark. But is it difficult to work and collaborate with developers to get green urban spaces?
So far we haven't having any collaboration with the developers. We are the demonstration sites are as like the research institute or some places that we haven't deal with the develop we haven't had the chance to deal with them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait. So I hope that answers Jocelyn's question. Then teacher just now asked something about bayam. Where was it?
Bayam, okay.
Last question from Ming Ming. Ming Ming. If I sorry lah, you all like I really need to read closely. Like space. If I tanam bayam kan after harvest, can I reuse the soil in the plastic bottle?
Why not? Yeah, you can use it, but you have to make trials and error because sometimes maybe there's some unhealthy, like the soils might have some uh some non-beneficial bacteria or microbes that is that already exists in the soil. So that is it. You can try to use it, but I can't guarantee you can get a good outcome. Yeah. Yeah.
Others also have any opinions, comments, sharing, ask, tell, bagi tahu saja dekat komen tu, boleh je. Just another question. Early mixture I made black soil, compost and sand. So after harvest, is it okay to reuse or need to mix again?
Oh, this one is for the potting materials, is it?
I think so. Pija means that potting material.
This should be good enough, I think.
Senang jawapan. Good enough, Pija. Okay, wait. Before I continue to Anna's question on urban and environment goal, let me see. There's a few questions. Oh, wow. Pija asked. Wait, no. Let's go to Balki's first question, first answer. Bentar lah, nak cakap ni. Aduh. Balkis asked, can you consider building a garden to grow natural plant dye? Wow, that's cool. Used by the indigenous communities. A dye garden.
A dye garden is really nice to have, and I'm actually I hope to have some dye plant. I hope to have some plants that can be used as dyes in CMIS. Yeah. So
Any examples?
yeah, we are looking forward to that. Such as the turmeric.
Yellow.
I mean, yeah, the orange yellow and also the bunga telang, the Petunia tenata. It is for the blue color, and also pandan. Pandan is for green colors. Yeah.
I think so. I saw Balkis punya recent post, one of her recent posts on Instagram. She's using pandan color, like pandan extract, I think, for her art. So that's really cool. Like,
whoa, that's nice. I wish to see that.
Probably we'll hear more from Balkis this Sunday. Probably she'll tell more on. Okay, Balkis, Ahad bagi tahu your story.
Yes, thank you.
Next question from KX. Hi Shen. I always have problem with the type of soil I need to use when I want to plant something. May you help explain which soil to use for planting?
I'm curious about the type of plants he wants to plant because there are some easy plants and there are also some plants that need extra cares. Actually, those that are not native to the to Malaysia.
Mm.
Yeah, such
So
as
depends on the type of plants lah. If you want to see the soil.
yeah, it depends on the plants. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, cause Salam here experimented because we tried to plant some wildflowers.
Uh-huh.
All those, so-called weeds that
Yeah.
flowers. We are
Uh-huh.
Salam angry at me. I call them weeds. Renaming because they attract pollinators and everything, right? So
Yes.
when we tested out, we only took like the plants from the roots itself and
Uh-huh.
planted
Uh-huh.
in our garden. The plants
Uh-huh.
died, and then the other experiment we did was
Mm.
like angkat the whole plant together with the soil. It helps more. So
Oh,
probably
really?
help in like growing also lah. Like when you want to get it from its natural.
Yeah, because actually plants has many interactions with the microbes that inside in the soil. So not only microbes, also like insects and also the fungi, the fungi in the soil. Yeah, they actually make some. They actually have some mutual relationships with the fungi in the soil. I mean,
So yeah. So KX, so adakah soalan anda dijawab? Sila beritahu apakah pelan anda. Supaya kita boleh jawab soal apa boleh guna. Bukan kita, Syahmin.
yes.
Ask, can you suggest me any fast-growing flowering trees that I can plant with small pot?
Okay, small pot. Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, ada buku standby.
Small pot. You can have. So what is the purpose again? To just have an ornamental plant, is it?
Okay. While we wait for Ima's answer on that. So far, that's the only one that she asked. Can you suggest me any fast-growing flowering trees I can plant in small pot?
Okay. In a small pot. Okay. You can have the coral plant. The Roselia equisitiformis. Let me just text it. Roselia equisitiformis.
Oh, Ima said yes, ornamental, just for hiasan.
Yeah. Okay. Roselia equisitiformis. Yeah. And also you can have the Mexican Petunia. These are plants that can attract the butterfly. Actually. Yeah. And also coromandel. Actually, cosmos is really a good plant to for both ornamental and also for its edible value.
Hostess.
The
Yeah,
Ulam
I
Raja.
posted somebody's Instagram. I saw eat nasi lemak with hostess flower. That's really cool.
Yeah, and you also can have the kacang botol. The kacang botol as the an ulam. It should be also a quite hardy plant.
But our kacang botol here is not coming out yet. It's still crazily growing. But kacang botol coming out.
Oh yeah. Or is it because maybe it just takes that time to produce the pots?
Don't have to pollinate it. The zinc pollinator is a keeper, right?
Yeah, cosmos can makan.
Okay. So the next question from Pija was, can used oil be compost? Minyak terpakai bolehkah decompose?
Decompose?
To
Oh.
compost used oil.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think the oil can be added into the compost heap. It should not be.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Lagi, apakah soalan lagi yang ada? Okay, let's go back to Anna's question. Let me scroll all the way back up. When we plant in pot, it's quite sad that we don't have earthworm to do their environmental role. How to combat this? Do she need to add worms into her pot?
It is not necessary. It is good to have the earthworms, but it is not a necessary thing, a component to make the soil healthy. As long as you have the organic matter in your soil, then you should have healthy plants just without the earthworms.
Okay. We sembang-sembang with the chat lah. Let's see KX. KX tanya apa lagi? But white paper are not recommended, right? Because it may contain bleaching agent. Oh, white paper to be put in the compost.
Sorry?
No, KX say he's wondering, saying that white papers are not recommended to be placed into the compost because it may contain bleaching agent. I didn't know. Oh my god. Okay.
White paper. I'm not very sure of that.
Probably because
Maybe,
the ink that was already printed.
yeah, maybe, I think it depends on the quality of the paper.
Okay. Jocelyn asked again. This one was about the green spaces just now. The collaborate with green spaces.
Uh-huh.
Meaning these urban spaces you're working in are, is it are all within education institutions lah?
Yes,
Yes, Jocelyn.
true.
Just noted. Okay. He just said, okay, because I really know about gardening. I also know. I think so most of us are pretty much noob gardening, which is fine. Like we're all learning.
We're still new learner.
Is adding EM will help my soul and plant. EM.
EM.
Yeah. Do you know what's EM, Pinky? That
Yeah, I know about it.
that thing. We have EM here. We tried. It kind of it worked right lah. Oh, don't know. Yeah, we tried like pouring EM, but not sure whether
You
it.
can make the experiment, I think. We just see how it works. The EM.
Mm, on the plant lah. On article, I'm not so sure how EM will help.
I think beside from plant you can maybe spray it on the soil also to improve the soil, to help the microbes community.
Mm. Okay, I
Yeah.
say yes. I'll do more research on plants before I want to plant it. Okay, good. Yes, I think so. Like when all these questions that you guys are asking, it's like how to say, like okay, Shangmi is a consultant kan, already like consultant like that. So macam they like Ubi here needs to know what's the purpose of why you want that plant. So macam about the plant and the soil, like need to know like the purpose of what plants you want to plant, so that probably can give like a more detailed
Yeah.
answer. Okay. Oh wow, nice. You must say nice. Nice for what? Sorry lah, I lupa already. Then ask Sofwan what species of butterfly it is, or to attract butterfly. Yes, Sofwan will come in tomorrow's section.
Yes. Please stay tuned. I'm really looking forward to that.
Baki say is it Cosmos or Costus? Costus, right? Is for
It's
color
the
dye.
Cosmos. Costus. Oh,
For color dye can
Costus.
good. Probably Bakis can have a list of natural dye garden that probably you could create. Can do that for your art.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
true.
already have a list of
That would be nice.
yes. We have the bunga telang, turmeric, pandan. Cosmos is red color. I was talking to this with someone, I think so she's in this chat right now. She wanted to paint.
Oh, really?
She wanted to paint, but her paint wasn't around. Then I say, you go outside, take some soil, mix with water, and got lah, like brown color ke, red leaf, and then got green color, red, you use your blood. Joking.
Costus. Yeah, can I mention about the spider ginger costus? Is that the dye plant? Onion peel, yeah, onion peel.
Pija said, and one more, someone told me bone cannot be added into compost. Is it true? Oh, really? Yeah, I'll be putting chicken bone inside my compost.
We have to see the reasoning of that. I'm not very sure of that, actually. Maybe I think it's because it is easy to create bad odor. I mean, it's easy to have some not beneficial microbes, but I think just small amount is okay.
To
Yeah.
remind everyone, Shangmin here will talk just more on like a research on plants for urban gardens, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going through you guys' chat lah. Bone is KX said bone is kind of hard for the soldier fly larvae to makan in a short time. His thoughts. Oh, okay. Good. Got theory. Jocelyn asked, in
I'm not
regards
sure
to
about it.
adding paper to compost, I read that even shredded paper shouldn't be added because you won't know what's the composition of it. Okay, we learn.
Oh.
I also shouldn't put. I throw dry leaves only lah. Easy. Paper already. I don't put any paper already.
But it is wait,
Got so many.
just up to you guys. You guys choose what to add in.
Fate, you
what to add in
cakap
into.
already about space and planting, Fate. Apa ni? Datang lambat ni. Start pukul 2 tadi. Marah, Fate. But Shami can answer back lah. Who knows? We have because I just noticed that there's more people who just came in. Welcome.
Uh-huh.
I see Hannah. Oh hi, Hannah is here. Nizam also is here. Who else is here? Sam and stable.unstable. Welcome. My life was so unstable already. So Pete asked, no space in a house, how to plant? Could you answer that for those who just came in?
Yeah, no space, how to plant. Just start with small potted plants, maybe. Yeah, you're not necessary to have like a really very big or super plant that you need to plant. Just like having a cactus or snake plants. Snake plants is good also for indoor plants actually. The snake plants, the mother-in-law's tongue, the snake plant.
I've heard of that plant name. What's the Malay name for that? Sorry. Mother's-in-law. Is it lidah buaya? I remember.
I'm not very sure of that actually. The snake plant. Yeah, lidah buaya.
Buaya.
Pebble shoe! Woo!
Course lah, I know.
Lidah buaya. That's the name.
Alright, so far so good. We have 10 more minutes left before 3 o'clock. Saya tengah timing ni. What questions we have? Okay, question for Ubi lah. Like, who are you? Did you answer this? I don't know already. Who are you currently collaborating with? Looking for any collaborative partners right now? Is Ubi looking for any collaborative partners? Shami, you heard
we are actually still finding for finding partners for our online resource development. Yeah, so we are now shift our workloads to develop. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we are looking for collaborators, and we wish to have some educational materials during this MCO period. Yeah, to produce more resources that is accessible to publics, and it is educational. It has some, yeah.
Oh, so that now that since you said that,
Ooh,
with
yeah.
the creation of MCO, now you shifted your work more online lah than doing physical work. Not that you can go anywhere, right?
Yes, yes, yes. True, true. Yeah,
Hey, I
that's
lupa,
why.
half of these people work here at Tropical Spice Garden, so we have some Tropical Spice Garden people watching us. Okay,
Oh, hi, hello. It's nice to
I think
have
you
you
should,
guys.
I think. Uh, uh, any more questions? Final words? Okay, so people have been replying, say aloe vera is lidah buaya is aloe vera, sansevieria, or yes, lidah buaya. Okay, I'm educated. It's aloe. Snake plant is lidah. Alright. Any more questions from the floor? I was about to close. Feel free to ask. We're getting lesser and lesser views.
Gods.
If not, then I'll ask
Costas.
final question. Is how, if anyone's interested, let's say lah, Shangmin, anyone's interested to get in touch with Ubi or to ask anything about Ubi, how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, so we have our email address, ubi1eco@gmail.com, ubi1eco@gmail.com. It is our email address. And also you can go to our website, our official website, ubi-my.com.
Malaysia, MY like Malaysia.
Yeah, yeah.
UBI hyphen.
Yes, ubi-my.com. Also, you can follow our Instagram, ubi_my. Yeah.
Twitter ada?
Twitter ada, tapi but I'm not sure of the name. Yeah, yeah, it is the same. UBI_my.
UBI_MY. Okay,
Yeah.
for those who want to contact Ubi for any, I guess, gardening consultancy work, can email, can website, can Instagram, can Twitter also can. Everything also can lah. Ubi website, you guys are doing something very exciting coming up very soon, right? Like providing online resources or something like that.
Yes, yes. Please stay tuned.
Can you guys do more sharing sessions on urban biodiversity? Urban biodiversity, including animals. Probably in the next session, probably you'll find somebody to. Anna asks, can volunteer with Ubi?
Yeah.
You hear something?
Yes, sorry.
Anna asked, can volunteer with Ubi?
Oh, we so Anna is UM student, is it? Yeah,
No.
sure, you can. I'm sure we have a lot more activities in the future, and you can just be a helper if you want. It is actually is totally, you're totally welcome.
Semua pun welcome, semua pun boleh. Apa yang tak boleh?
Yes. Thank you.
Alright, so that's all for our session with. Oh, Anna answered UMS. Student from UMS.
Sure,
That's
sure, sure.
with Shangmin. Thank you very much. I hope everyone is enlightened about gardening. I hope all your answers, curiosity, vision of what this talk is came true. Right. Thank you, Shangmin. Tomorrow will